Good afternoon, my name is Nathan Parks and behind me is a 2024 Mercedes Sprinter 3500 dually diesel. Black on black with some chrome simulator wheels on top of it. Interior wise, 13 passengers in the rear, 2 passengers up front. So a total of 15 people in the car. In the rear here, this is our funeral setup. So we have a table back here that suits 5, so 3 in the front facing rearward, 2 right here, cup holders to boot. You have another jump seat right here that's a fixed physical seat, not a jump seat. And then you have 4 along the back and then 3 rows here. So you get 2 individuals here and then 2 doubles here and then your 3 in the front. So a total of 13 can sit in the rear. Seat belts and armrests at every single chair. Every single row also gets a USB plug in here to be able to charge their phone or service any sort of electronics they may have. Plenty of headroom. I'm a little over 6 feet tall and I can stand up in the rear here pretty easily. It does also have your emergency exit here and up by the table, just for any sort of local laws on a bus this size. On the back of every single chair there is a cup holder. I'll pull that open right now. It folds out to keep any sort of bottles of water or drinks safe from spilling on the floor. On the floor is a laminate, nice and easy to clean, easy to maintain. Once again, seatbelt at every single seat. There is a small step up here. It's a 6-inch rise into the rear. On the rear itself, there are 2 speakers in the rear, supplemental AC. You see the white cabin lights. There's also some blue cabin lights as well, depending on the mood you'd like to set. On the table here, there's both, once again, 6 cup holders, your kicker sound system control, along with your light control, and the remote for the TV up in the partition wall, and the 2 other speakers completing the 4-speaker system. In here there is some LED lights sunk into the acrylic of the table just to give a little extra flair. On this model there is also fully compliant for every state, so you do get a fire extinguisher up in the behind the physical passenger seat. Nice and easy access for anyone in the rear compartment just in case if something happens. Always want to be prepared. And then you can see the running board there. Only entrance and exit other than the emergency exits is this main door here for the rear. It is a manual sliding door. I like to keep a manual versus the powered. It's just more reliable, less things to think about. As we come to the rear here, all of the rear windows are tinted, so you cannot see in them. You can see out of them just in case you have a passenger that may not be interested or may not like a full limousine tint. In the rear here, you do have 2 compartments. So you have the upper compartment that can come off if you need to stand up something taller or oversized in the rear. And then you have the lower compartment with your recessed boxes on this model to give you a little bit more width for anything larger. So you can lay a wheelchair down on the side, compress it together and slide it in. So it's set up for everything. This is your triangles just in case of emergency. Once again, to just stay compliant, along with your backup camera located up top in the rear. Barn door style on this rear, very standard for a Sprinter of this size. Once again, this is a 3500 2024 Mercedes Sprinter with a dual rear wheel, and it is the diesel model. They are absolutely a blast to drive. Both the passenger seat and the driver's seat up here are leather. And then you have everything fully optioned out up front here. So fog lights added on for the conversion package. You get AM, FM radio, Bluetooth up in the driver's compartment. You also have your driver's compartment switches for the rear compartment to be able to add power or turn off power, and all of your rear climate control as well. And then to sum it all off, you also have control of the rear radio through the kicker head unit. The tilt column allow for any size driver to be able to operate this vehicle, no matter the weight or the height, so that it can accommodate any size or any type of driver. Cruise control, lane assist, the whole 9, it has built into this vehicle as well, and then remote start too. So fully optioned out 2024 Mercedes Sprinter 3500 XD with our funeral conversion package on it here. Gives you 13 seats in the rear, 2 up front for a total of 15 people overall. Any sort of changes you'd like to make or any sort of modifications, we can definitely accommodate, or we can build one just for you. Give me a call, 800-229-5008. We're going to start stocking a few of these as the year progresses. This one is in stock right now. It is not claimed yet, so if you're looking for something like this, give us a call. We can get you some pricing. We can also accommodate any other color you may want to run. So we also have a limousine style. Take a peek on our website, parksperiod.com, which has a J seat, a wet bar, everything like that. So if you're looking for that style, we can accommodate you as well. Thank you very much for taking a peek at one of these. The more and more to come as 2025 progresses, and talk to you soon.